are sleeping in the massive opportunities here, you can take advantage of them and build wealth both in naira and dollars. In this video, I'm revealing the best investments for Nigerians in diaspora. Smart, secure and profitable opportunities that can multiply your wealth while helping to protect your money from inflation and ultimately contributing to the growth of the country. One concern Nigerians abroad have is that they are willing to bring money home and invest regardless of inflation, but they are worried about the risk. You stay abroad, you send money home for business, to buy a property or do any sort of investment here. Before you know it, story will enter, especially from your family and friends. It's very sad, but there are better ways you can grow your money, be in control and have peace of mind. So I'll be sharing different credible opportunities here in Nigeria, and I'll tell you what you need to process these investments. I'll place them in 4 different categories. First, we'll talk about options in the Nigerian capital market. Secondly, we'll talk about dollar denomination offers. Thirdly, we'll talk about food. There is money in food. And then fourthly, we'll talk about real estate. For each one, I'm going to tell you exactly how to get started and the risk involved so that you are aware before getting into any. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Confidence, and all I talk about on this page is finance, how to make money, how to save money, and how to grow your wealth. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please click the subscribe button for more videos and hit the notification so that you can get notifications whenever I post videos. So here are the things you need to invest in the Nigerian capital market. You need a Nigerian bank account, you need a BVN, and you need a CSCS number. CSCS means Central Security Clearance System. Now this CSCS is a number, and this number, you're not the one to get it yourself. You have to create an investment account with a brokerage company, and in return that your broker will create a CSCS account for you and give you your CSCS number. There are so many investment platforms out there that you can use to create this brokerage account, such as Trove, Afri Investor, Bamboo, and the likes of them. And you can use these platforms to invest in Nigerian stocks. Once you download Afri Investor, for example, and sign up with them, they are going to create a CSCS account for you, and you will find out your CSCS number in your app. This will save you so much stress of paperwork or working from one office to another. But for you to be able to create an account on any of these apps, you will need a valid Nigerian ID. It could be your international passport, your NIN, your voter's card, or whatever legal ID you have. You also need a passport photo, which you can just snap on the app while registering. You need a proof of residence, which could be your utility bills. You also need your BVN. Now, if you're going to be using your Nigerian address and you're abroad, make sure that you're using a proof of residence that carry that exact address you filled in. But if you decide to use your address abroad, it needs to be notarized. You have to go to a notary and have them sign on your address. So once you have all this ready, you're ready to invest in Nigeria. So what are these investments? Number 1, let's talk about fixed income investments. Fixed income investments are investments that right from the onset, you know what your income is going to be. Treasury bills is like you borrowing money to the government. It can be for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or 1 year, depending on what you want. So for treasury bills, you can invest in them using any of these investment apps, or you can invest through your bank. Usually, the minimum investment you can do is 100,000 naira if you're investing from the secondary market. There is something we call secondary and primary market. Primary market is when you're buying directly from the source when there is an auction. For that one, you need like 50 million naira, and you can do it with banks. But from the secondary market, which is buying through brokers or middlemen, you can start with as little as 100,000 naira. Like I said, you can reach out to an investment bank for this, or you can just download their apps from Play Store or Apple Store. When you download any of these apps and sign up in the app, you will see the option Treasury Bills. Treasury Bill is a very low risk investment, and their interest doesn't work like other interests that you know about. For Treasury Bills, how the interest works is that, for instance, if you want to use 1 million or you want to loan the government 1 million naira and your interest is 10%, what they will deduct from that your 1 million is 900,000 naira. Then the 100k will be left for you. But when they are paying you back, what they will pay you is 1 million naira. I hope you understand. Another fixed income investment you should consider is commercial paper. Commercial paper is you lending money to the corporates. With treasury bills, you're lending money to the federal government, but with commercial paper, you're lending money to the Nigerian companies. There are different companies, Dangote, MTN, even the banks. Many of them come to the market to seek for commercial papers. It's also short term and mostly lasts for 6 months or 9 months. For example, sometime last year, commercial paper was open for Dangote and the interest rate was 23%. That's your money in the bank. Which interest has it given you? But with commercial paper, that's your money in the bank can yield you high returns. The risk level in commercial paper is between low and medium, depending on the company you're investing in. For instance, known companies like MTN, Airtel, Dangote, they are top brands and they can't run away with your money. In fact, so far, I've not heard of any company that defaulted in their commercial paper. So just like treasury bills, if you want to invest in commercial paper, your broker is also going to notify you. It's usually not available every day. It comes up like every week, maybe from this week to that week, you can hear that this brand or that brand is open for commercial paper. Most times, your broker or that app you're using will send you an email when the opportunities are open. Or you can just do your research from time to time to know what's happening. Although right now in the Afri Investor app, a company called Precise Lighting Limited is open for commercial paper. And their minimum investment amount is 1 million naira. And their offer will be closing on June 26, 2026. But do your research before investing with them. So that's it on the fixed income side. Another investment you can take advantage of in the Nigerian capital market is investing in Nigerian stocks. Trust me, a lot of people make good money in investing in Nigerian stocks. In fact, I'm a preacher and a testifier of investing in Nigerian stocks. For example, just a few months ago, I bought Fitson and Maybaker stocks when they were around 52 and 23 naira respectively. Now, Fitson is at 136 naira and Maybaker is at 46 naira. Now, calculate for someone who invested 1 million naira. That's more than double of the investment. And that's just in a few months. So, I mean, this 2026 have not even completed 6 months. Now, I ask you again, that your money is sitting in the bank, what is it doing there? And aside from your money appreciating as the price of the shares grows, you can also earn via dividends, because a lot of Nigerian companies pay dividends, good dividends, and you don't even need too much money to invest in the Nigerian stock market. There are companies selling their stocks now for as low as 5 naira per unit. All you need to do is buy as much as you can or as little as you can. It's just that the more you buy, the more you gain. Also, the more you buy, the more you lose. There are risks also in the Nigerian stock market, which is why you need to do your research or follow people that know what they are doing in order to make wise investments. The second opportunity to make money in the Nigerian market is through food. But I'm so hungry right now, I've not had breakfast. Let me go and eat. I'll continue this video in my next post. Because aside from food, I also have 2 more powerful investment options I've not mentioned. So please subscribe. That's the only way you can encourage me. And don't forget to turn on your notifications, because I'll be posting a video shortly after this one. Let me go and eat. See you in my next video. Bye.